Hi, welcome to Griffo Media. My name is Griffo. Today we revisit Horizon Chase Turbo on the Xbox One with a PlayStation wheel. This is the Logitech G29. I did get a message from these guys at Aquarius who actually do this game, actually made this game. And they said to me, thank you for making a video with a wheel. Would you like free DLC? And I replied to the message saying, yeah, I'd love some free DLC, which is the new Summer Vibes DLC. And they never replied. So I went on the Xbox store and got it for about £1.29. So guys, if you're watching this, yeah, you're getting more free publicity. I'm not sure why, because you didn't reply, but hey, I don't hold grudges. But I did buy your Summer Vibes as well as the World Tour, which cost about 12 quid originally. Might have been more actually. But anyway, we're going to have a look at Summer Vibes with the Logitech G29 on my channel. As you can see, I've already unlocked a few bits here. I'm going to disable the ghost because I don't want to get too wound up on my previous scores. All I can say with this is outrun the original. I mean, it's a complete nod to that game, which, you know, it's a bit of an honour in some respects for Sega because that game is so iconic. For these guys, we have now the lady driving the car, and we don't have a Ferrari. That looks more like a Chevrolet to me. But anyway, it's on a previous play. It's a nice game. As I said in my previous video, I do like their work. Would have been nice to get the DLC for free, but hey, what's £1.29? All I can say is continue your great work, keep making games, and we'll keep playing them. We do love that whole nostalgic retro look of some of those classic 80s, 90s arcade racers. Obviously 2D. Little criticism, should have started this in the sunshine in the daytime. That is it. I rest my case on that one. Don't really need to brake too much on this game. The Logitech kind of picks up. The road is quite narrow as well. I'm not going to criticize the game too much because it's too much fun and it's just basic arcade racing at its finest. But the road is narrow, and if you shunt a car, I know that's where the challenge is. Triangle, by the way, as well, nitrix. And you've got to get fuel on this level, guys, because if you don't, you're going to run out and you're not going to get any further. But yeah, other than that, it takes me right back to those games. Outrun, as I mentioned, Chase HQ, Special Investigations, Pole Position. Obviously, it looks a lot nicer than Pole Position ever did, but it's just got that whole retro vibe going on. And also, when you do clip the sides, you do get that whole flip over of the car, which is, yeah, proper Outrun, isn't it? But yeah, good work, guys. Do get back in touch if you've got some new products that you would like demonstrated on this channel. I'm not sure whether they've now put wheel support in for this game because I've not tried it other than on my system. But wheels, yeah, there we go. I did that on purpose. But yeah, wheel support is absolutely necessary in this game because if you have got, you know, the kind of entry-level wheel that I've got, Logitech G29, I'm looking at the Fanatic at the moment, but you know, that's probably going to come maybe in the new year, I don't know, maybe sooner. But if you are watching, guys, wheel support, I'm not sure how difficult it is. We get a third, which is okay. At least, you know, we get to then race the next level, which was previously unlocked. So at least we get the first 4 courses. If we go further, obviously I can do that with a wheel as well. How am I playing this with a wheel? Well, if it's still not wheel supported, you'll be pleased to know you can play it on a wheel. You need the crosshair converter, and that's from a company called Snow. Now there's some bad news on that front. It's not supported, that converter, on the PlayStation 5, which is just there on my rig. Obviously there's a previous video on my channel which is Dirt 5, and I did a video on that, and there is wheel support on Dirt 5 but not with force feedback. And I was saying, right, okay, so in my next video I'm going to use the converter and implement the force feedback, which I did try, and it's not supported as of yet. So when it gets supported, I will revisit that, and if there is a converter out there that does support it, I know Drive Hub is, see how narrow the roads are. Drive Hub is a converter I'm looking at the moment, but they're still not supporting it. I'm gonna get through some of these. There's the Porsche Panamera copy there. I'm out of nitrix now and I'm in 8th. This is gonna be a long road. Definitely need fuel on this one. If you play this level, you'll know. But yeah, it's disappointing that the converter's not supported, so that's why I might hold off a little bit on the Fanatic wheel. I'm looking at the entry level anyway, the CSL or CLS, is it, the Elite? What I'm reading is a lot of disappointing customer service support from Fanatic. Obviously I've never had a Fanatic wheel before, so you guys that are into racing and into your proper hardcore sims and stuff, is the customer service as bad? Is the reliability on those wheels not so great? Obviously if I do end up purchasing one, that'll be the main wheel, low fuel, see guys? That'll be the main wheel on this channel. And also it only supports PS4 and PC natively, even though I've got the converter, so obviously I'd be able to use the PS3 games and stuff, but obviously it wouldn't be out of the box. It would need some kind of implementation from my converter. I'm just hoping to get some fuel here, because otherwise I'm going to run out. You can see I'm on the red here and then I won't finish the level. So I'm in 3rd, which is great, but if I run out of fuel, just got some and we finished, thank God for that. So yeah, Fanatic guys, I've seen the reviews, I know the wheels are great. Logitech's been a great servant on this channel. However, it's time for an upgrade, and I think that probably is the next step for me. I'm not really into driving sims per se, but I do like the arcade racing games, and I think that entry-level Fanatec wheel for me would be perfect. So let me know your thoughts. So anyway, yeah, this is Summer Vibes, which is a complete nod to those Sega arcade classics from back in the day, and you know, for the money, why not? Every time I do a kind of a nostalgic arcade racing game, I have to mention that Kickstarter project, which was kind of in its infancy about 10 years ago, I think. And if you do a Google on it and a YouTube on 90s arcade racer, if anybody's got, we need to get that fuel, so it goes either side of the road each time, you see? Yeah, got to fill your tank up, otherwise you will run out on this level. Use my last nitrix to kind of get ahead of the rest of the pack. Try and catch car number 3 here. Looks like a Lamborghini. Nothing quite as sexy as the car I'm driving, of course. But yeah. There we go, proper Outrun-esque. And as you can see now, I'm trying to hit nitrix and it's like, slow down, we're on vacation. And it's like, do you not understand? We are in a race here. And if I get 3rd, I'll be fine with that, I think. The turns are quite sharp for a racing wheel. Obviously, it's probably easier on a controller. These things generally are. Got a nice little free nitrix boost there. Oh, you only have to shunt a car and then you're, yeah, let's get some fuel. You only have to shunt a car and then you're stopped, literally stopped dead. Hopefully for a second here. Bit of oversteer. Oh, look at them holding their nitrix off to the end. Pros they are, pros. There's a 3rd. All the 3s. But yeah, the crosshair converter works fine on this game. Obviously, we're running on an Xbox console. Hopefully we get a 3rd here so we can hop. If we don't, don't care. At least we've showed the video with it working and stuff. Saturday night, so Griffo's having a couple. Manchester Derby as well, so I got the shirt on. Please don't unsubscribe if you're a City fan. Because it is the 12th of December 2020. I like to kind of sometimes log the date on the games, so we know in the future when we did them. Sometimes you use your nitrix to try and get round, but if there's a pack of cars, it's just a waste. You best get on a straight and then you know where you are. Like this bridge, you only have to shunt the side of it and you are off. I did that on purpose just to show you. Look, roads just a little bit on the narrow side, but you know, I'm sure people are going to say, where's the challenge? Well, the challenge is I'm in 12th at the minute, so do you know what I mean? Just in true 80s nostalgia, you don't see the rides coming or you don't see the bends coming, but obviously had I have played this level previously, I did it once, then I would know when they are coming. But there's the challenge, guys. That took some reflexes. A couple of Heinekens on a Saturday. Don't drink and drive, kids. It is not good. In your studio environment where you're not on the official road, that's completely fine. And it is the weekend, and it's been a long week, a busy week, so this is nice to kind of blow off a little bit of steam and come and do a video for you guys and show you some of the content. Yeah, so definitely intrigued by comments about the Fanatic wheel. Please go ahead and tell me what you know. Customer service apparently is an absolute nightmare, and I'd like to know if that's true or not before I invest 500 English pounds. And I live in Yorkshire as well, so that 500, you could call it a grand really down south. I'm not a Yorkshireman natively, like born and bred, but I've absolutely, in the 20 years of living in Yorkshire, developed a little bit of tightness and value for money kind of thing. Nothing wrong with that, guys. Especially during the pandemic. Money's, you know, not as flush as it used to be, I guess, for a lot of people, and you want to get value for money. Yeah, we got a third, which means great. We hop on to the next level and we continue here in true Griffo style on the channel. On the Chase Turbo. It's pretty good. Well, we go to the next one, and hopefully we'll go to the next one and we'll see how we get on. Here we go. Continental Circus rings a bell on this as well. That was a great game by Tato. So many great arcade classics. Now, I've never played this course in my life, so if this driving is as bad as the others, then then that's okay. Sometimes you can get lucky and you know, your reflexes can kind of see you through, but this is not going to be good. I can tell already. This is the bends. Let's get some nitrix going here, get some fuel for sure. Alright, he's going here. Oh, hit the nitrix. Maybe not at the right time. That blue car absolutely shunting me away. Goodness me, came a bit close. Right, nitrix, let's get back into the pack. Whoa, here he goes. Slow down, we're on vacation, 5th. I can't see us going any further, guys. That's fine, you know, I've showed you some of the summer vibes. And the guys at Acuis, I think that's how you pronounce your company. Keep up the good work, guys. Yeah, it was nice that you reached out and thanked me for my previous video. It's always good. Like I say, always good to get new content on the channel. And if you've got some stuff you want to promote, if you're a game developer and you do the racing stuff, primarily arcade stuff, but it doesn't really matter, or maybe you work for Fanatic and you want to demo the wheel on the channel to save me some good Yorkshire money, then just hit me up. Griffomedia.com is my website. and that'll be nice, you know, because obviously I've used the Logitech for a long time, the best part of 5 years actually. It's been a good servant, I've got to say. It's never broken down, it's always done the job, but I've never once heard off Logitech. So, you know, they've released the G29 and that would have been a nice one to review after all my promotion of their wheel, but it wasn't to be, so that's a bit sad. But hey, we're not in it for freebies, we're in it for fun, aren't we? So, and hello new subscribers, please, no, I want a third, I want to get through, yay, come on, which means another course. I ain't gonna knock that. On Horizon Chase Turbo, we're going all the way here, guys. It's gonna eat into my match time in a minute, so I keep checking my watch. The comments on the video hopefully won't be, well, what was the point because you lost anyway. So yeah, the pedals work totally brilliant. Force feedback on the wheel, perfect, really works nice. Perfectly weighted, wheel rotation is great. The converter really does a great job, and I couldn't do this game on a controller. I just, you know, these games need to be supported with a wheel. I'm not sure how it works with these guys who develop them. Do they need official licensing? You know, is there like a massive rigmarole to do it? Because I know even the big boys, you know, Codemasters and stuff, they're not supporting everything. And you know, as disappointing as it is, some of the great games, the Need for Speeds and all of that, they're not getting wheel support, which you'd think big companies would just be like, okay, well, we're making a racing game, we'll just put it in anyway, and if the guys want to play on a joypad, that's fine. Or if they want to play with a racing wheel, they've got the option to do that too, because obviously racing wheels cost a little bit of money, and the people that race on them like to race on a racing wheel. It brings racing games alive, doesn't it? So I'm not sure how it works, the whole concept, to be fair, and I'm sure, you know, it's not as easy as just like copy and pasting the last, you know, settings from the last game, but I'm sure, you know, there's some kind of, you know, I play emulators and stuff and Technoparrot and stuff, and those guys, they get games working like really easily. So anyway, that's my 2 penneth on that one, on my Ramble Saturday, and I'm hoping, oh yeah, I have to remember that, right side of the road before the big bend. Well, this is the last lap. So if I remember that and we get a boost on the last bit, it's a bit tight. Just gotta remember my wits. You just don't want to come off the road, because then you flip over and it's almost game over. Need some fuel. Then get back on the road. Try and right hand side it round here. So you're right hand side it, you got a boost. This is going to be good. Should have hit it there though, I don't think. Well, first! Yes! We got a first on the channel, guys. I will drink to that. Marvelacious. Making up words as well. Yep, like that. Oh my goodness, I have new skin. I like blue. I like the colour blue, it's nice. Does that mean I can use it on the next race? How do I do the whole skin thing? Ah, I do that! Wow! We've got to do that, haven't we? 2 ladies in the car right now. I'm feeling very feminine as we go. Look at that, check that out. Ugh. All we need is a third. I'm gonna hit the nitrix here because I see a gap. Oh, I saw a gap. Oh my goodness, this is a bit difficult. Taking me out of the first bend, what do you reckon? This is good, this is good. we will go through this little bend and hit a bit of nitrix again, just to shunt him. I did see that nitrix there, that little spare one. That is clocked for next time, and so is that fuel. That's what you got to remember, guys. Whoa! Oh, we're out of nitrix now. We need some on the next lap, because we've got 2 laps to go. But we're already in 3rd. We are cooking, guys. Whoa! Did that get me the first time? I think you'll find it did. As long as I pick up the little bits this time. Ah, I missed that. See that nitrix? It's only this video's in 4K, otherwise that would have just blown away. Thought that was a bit of fuel then. We might need some fuel. That was a nitrix again. I have none, and I've fallen over. We get some fuel though. Now we've got maximum fuel. There's no need for more fuel, but some nitrix might be nice if we want to consider finishing this game in first place. We're in the final lap. It's gonna swing again. Yeah. Proper Sega that. One way and the other. That is Outrun-esque, isn't it? Yeah, absolutely. I missed the nitrix again. Well, that's all right. I've got this guy in my sights. I'm going around you. Beach, please. Does that mean that that's the next level? We're going to... Oh, we've got the nitrix, guys. I'm going to get a bit of straight on here. Yeah, going to get in now on the whole... Oh, go on. Wow, no, why did I do that? Should have done it there, but then, you know, I wouldn't have got him anyway. So, we're 2nd. Yes. Like a bit of that. Stand by. We continue in true Pete Tong style. We keep unlocking these courses. We keep on riding. I prefer the red car, do you? Oh, yeah, look at that. We'll do a couple of levels on this one though, because we unlocked it. Is it supposed to be faster as well as a new skin? Probably not. Whoa, feel the force feedback rumbling on that. Mr. Chase HQ in front. Right, we'll hit some nitrix and get up with the pack. Ah, that was a waste of nitrix, guys. I don't know what the continue situation's like on this game. You can continue from where you left off. I guess you can. But the way we're doing this video today is if I fail to proceed, then we'll cancel the video there and then, because, you know, that's kind of a game session, isn't it? We're not putting any more coins in as such. Whoa, first time I've ever done this course, so quite happy with the all reflexes, how it says. We'll go back to the red car next, unless of course we unlock another one. Ah, I think I've got one more nitrix in the tank. Should we get... Yeah, let's get it. Ah, so many bends. Alright, what am I doing? At least I'm in 3rd. And the final lap's get some fuel on board. Give myself a half a tank. And hopefully we'll keep this position so then we can unlock again. That was tight. That was absolutely tight. Ah, first. Will we get our second? Is it our second first if we do? Yes! That was quite a short course, wasn't it? Happy with that. There we go. Yeah, guys, comments below. What do you think of this game? I think, you know, how many is there? Not many left, in fairness. We'll go until we go, as it were. But we're going back to that car. Oh, look at this, summer rain. Belinda Carlisle. Oh yeah. This has got the old retro vibe going on. And the force feedback, like I say, on this game is just perfect. It's not over intense. We're on the grass now, what's all this? Yeah, it's not overly intense, it's just there, and it reminds me of like an arcade racing wheel, you know, when technology didn't really cut through on racing wheels. So in the arcade you would get that kind of force feedback that was there, but it wasn't too dominating. Because when you drive a real car in normal circumstances, I mean you're racing here so it's different, but you feel the road, but it's not like you're fighting with it, is it? And some of the games really overemphasize, I think, force feedback. For what it's worth, this is a nice looking course. Probably the best of the lot, this one. Do like it. Let's get some... I always hit the nitrix at the wrong point. We're in 7th. It was 6th. I did see that, that's for sure. Right, I'm going to hit the force feedback. The nitrix here. Because if we fall too far behind, we ain't going to make the next level. But, you know, it's not a biggie. We've done quite a few levels here. So yeah, guys, have you supported this game yet with your racing wheel capabilities? If you haven't, and if you want to play with a racing wheel, then I recommend the crosshair converter. It's always sold out now on Amazon, and I should be on commission really, shouldn't I? Because I'm going to run out of fuel anyway, I think. 4th doesn't get me to the next level, which is fine. We've done quite a few. But yeah, I like the game a lot. I think it's a nice DLC for the price point. But the caveat is, should have these levels been in for the initial 15 quid I paid for it? Absolutely, absolutely. But you're not talking a lot more. Anyway, that is it then. Summer vibes on the Horizon Chase Turbo. Like it a lot. What do you think? Comments below, of course. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe. Check out my other content, guys. I've got about 300 videos, racing games and stuff. And thanks for checking out the channel. griffomedia.com is my website. So if you ever want to message me direct, then that's where you need to go. Send me a message through the website. Thanks, guys. Have a great weekend.